This is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching the Morphin Network.
This Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop Convention and Ranger Stop and Pop. Have you ever wanted to see all your favorite Power Rangers together in one epic convention? Go to Ranger Stop! Ranger Stop and Pop! August 27th to the 29th, 2021! Atlanta, Georgia! Ranger Stop 8! November 11th to the 14th! Orlando, Florida! Get your tickets now! Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Durian Arms, Mr. Dangerous, never give up. Hey everyone, how you doing? This is Time Rider Zero, and with me is
Palm Springs Fox. What's up?
Yes. So yes, as you all might have noticed, I finally received my CSM a Charmant Lockseed set. So, you know. No!
Oh my god.
I love that episode. How are you doing, Fox? You haven't been here in a while.
I know it's been a while, but you know I'm pretty good. Can't complain all that much. I mean, first I want to know I've been busy with work and stuff like that, and I am currently in an undisclosed location, Palm Springs. And I just got back. I ate some good food, and before the itis kicks in, we need to talk about Kamen Rider Saber because. My prediction, both of them got thrown out the window. Yep. So now we're back to square one.
Basically, we had several possible ideas as to how things would fly, and they went with the worst possible version. It's kind of like watching Infinity War and then watching the 14,000,006 bad endings.
No. You know what it's like, and I actually recently watched it. It's like the final scene from Breaking Dawn Part 2, Twilight.
Oh God, no.
Where all this is in Alice's head, and you think every single one is like, okay, wait, the dad died, the mom died. No, it's just they're talking. What is this is stupid. But
and then somehow every like the Deus Ex Machina is some Native American vampire, which is weird because like every single Native American character from that franchise is supposed to be a werewolf.
Okay,
which they reference in What We Do in the Shadows. But
let's go. We're getting off tangent right now. Let's stick to Kamen Rider because
today we will be covering Kamen Rider Saber episode 43. Clash, the value of existence.
That was the meaning of existence.
Yep, it's the value.
It don't matter. The point of the matter is, was the episode good?
I
liked it.
I liked it. It wasn't great, but it wasn't meh.
It wasn't as strong as the last two episodes that I have seen, especially last week's episode. But
last week was a little bit stronger.
Let's just face it. The highlight of this episode was Ren versus Disaster. And finally, I can say this. L'Oreal, one of our biggest fans of the Rider Time podcast, you can no longer roast Ren. Ren's redemption arc is finally over.
Honestly, I would say the part with the Sheen dies was a little bit stronger, but we're gonna get into it.
No, I'm gonna explain why it wasn't stronger because of the bull crap that happened in this episode alone, which once again, in the words of Jim Cornette, lazy booking. Let's get started.
Okay. First, real quick, we will address one of the bigger issues with the Sheen dies. Where the heck were you guys?
In the last 2 episodes, where were you?
Where were you? Where were you?
Where were
We
you
needed
last week's
you.
episode when freaking Storius decided to try to nuke the entire world?
Victor's dead, and you were nowhere around.
Like,
We flattened the spread, and you weren't around there to wear your masks and your rides.
dude, just okay. So where we last left off, I'm just gonna start. Where we last left off, Disaster is having a Hamlet moment, to be or not to be type of thing, because he's realizing I'm going to die. I am going to die, and there's no way of doing it. I need to make sure Ren is prepared, because he says I will die a meaningless death unless I can get Ren to freaking value himself more. That's essentially what Disaster is doing.
Yeah.
So
throughout this episode, it just further reminds me of how much Disaster is a much more meaningful character than Ren.
Yeah,
it's like it's like how in Naruto, like any development that Rock Lee could have gotten went all to Might Guy. But don't get me wrong, I love Might Guy, but
you're being too generous. It went all to Sakura, and Sakura wasted every single moment of it.
No, but see, Disaster is the mentor though. So yeah, like the mentor of the main character gets more development than the actual main character.
Again, Sakura. That's all I have to say.
Anywho, so back at the base, they discuss recent developments, most notably Toma revealing that freaking Story has both Calibald and he has the Omniforce Wonder Ray book, which they all thought they destroyed in episode 40.
Mm-hmm.
But at least we all know that Luna is safe.
For now.
Okay, go ahead.
So they're like, okay, we'll look for we will look for Luna, because right now Stories is doing some effery and we don't know what's about to happen, even though we clearly see it. Stories literally just made the Fortress of Solitude, a dark Fortress of Solitude. This is Supergirl season 3. And has and is on on a level where Shang Tsung would have to do a slow clap, where he has the souls of all the people in that city that he's currently in alone in these books.
Yeah, basically, they pulled a Ninja Storm.
Yeah, they pulled the Ninja Storm, and so Toma goes,
and more importantly, he has the 5 books of the 5 founders of Wonderworld.
Yep, Victor, Legenial, Zeus, his own soul, and
Isaac,
Master Logos, Isaac. Yes, and so Toma goes. Because remember, Kento still has visions. Is like, yo, I know where this is at. Go here. Sophia, on the other hand, I'm very confused about, but she starts to feel it too. Mm-hmm. She got that feeling that tonight's going to be a really bad night.
She got that magic feeling, so she better
in a young girl's heart.
She better spend it with Tetsuo in those cold winter nights during the Blitz.
Oh my god! Anyway,
yes, that's a Hellsing reference.
So while that's going on, May is also out with Rentaro. Oh, are we going to Disaster Ren first?
I mean, May doesn't do much field work.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Yeah.
Ren's whole story we can cover right after this, because this is gonna be very quick.
Oh, I'm just
Rins,
doing
I
in,
want to get to.
I'm just doing in chronological order.
Don't do it in chronological order. We do things out of order over here. Okay, remember that. We talk about anime, everything else aside from Kamen.
Okay. So the two of them just confront each other real quick. They're about to start fighting, but Rintaro makes a fool of himself.
Rintaro, I don't think needs to talk to children for a minute because I don't think he's ever actually talked to a child aside from Sora. He's a little awkward.
He's like, yeah, hey, it's me, Rintaro. I'm a Homo sapien, though I am a Kamen Rider, so I'm not a normal Homo sapien. I'm like, get your Magneto butt back to. Oh wait, no, too soon. Current events, too soon. Oh no.
Oh my god, no.
Moving on. We're doing this live.
It was more like if you ever watched the show Grounded for Life.
Mm-hmm.
He's homegirl's boyfriend who hangs out with her little brother because he doesn't really have a lot of friends. That's him.
Yeah,
but I digress.
But honestly, Grounded for Life, my most favorite line is, I'm not saying he's the mob because he's Italian American. He's in the mob because he's in the mob.
Anyway, so
speaking of my boy.
so Rio and Reika confront May as she's helping Luke for Luna.
I love the look on Reika's face right here.
Reika has Rio thank her for Toma and Rintaro saving the both of them, and Tetsuo and Ogami saving him from killing Reika, and says, "Look, we want to help as much as we can." May high fives him and also messes with his hair. And Reika has the crazy look that for those of y'all who have girlfriends who are kind of crazy or mildly jealous, she had that look. She had the devil in her. Not to get religious, but she got that. This woman, Reika, got the devil in her.
And of course, May's like, "Hey, Ryoga, could you help us out with a quick favor?" And the fact that
Reika had the devil in her, bro. She needs to go take herself to church. But I digress, bro. But look at Reika's eyes, dog. She needs Jesus.
I'm so glad that you're back because I was dying for you to make a certain Izzy Izzy and Javi reference.
Step brother in nature.
Okay.
So that's done.
Okay.
No. Go. No, we're not. Don't touch Ren's story. Don't touch Ren's story.
It's real quick. This shot's real quick.
No, all of Ren versus Disaster. Put that to the side. Let's cover Toma first, real quick. We'll get to this. So Toma is about to go to this new dimension, but Reika and Rio pull up. Yes, Reika and Rio pull up. Okay, and they're like, "Look, be grateful. We want to help you." I'm like, "Where were you in the last episode? Where were you two?"
Okay. Real quick. Okay, I have to reference one of my favorite lines from Wendy Wu.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, she's possessed by Yanlo? Man, if I knew, I would come here yesterday. And then Shin Koyamada's like, "Hey, 10 minutes ago would have been nice too."
Yo, we love you, Brenda Song. Shout out to Brenda Song. Her and Macaulay Culkin just had their first child. Shout out to Brenda Song.
Wait. She's dating Macaulay Culkin?
Brenda Song?
Yeah.
Bro, you didn't hear Jen? They had a baby together.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, Brenda Song and Macaulay Culkin together, bro.
I knew homegirl Mila used to be married to him, but I didn't know anything about Brenda.
Yeah, her and Macaulay Culkin are in a relationship. They've been in a relationship. They just had their first child. This was like a few months ago.
Well, maybe she might make a cameo in American Horror Story season 10.
Maybe. So Toma and the Shindais go to the southern base apparently.
Yeah.
And pretty much.
And now while they're going through that portal, we go to the warehouse.
No, we're not going to the warehouse yet. I want the whole rest of the episode to be about Ren. I want
but it's the first half of the entire episode, though.
Fine. We'll
story plot relevance.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Ren gets washed really badly.
He got the brakes beat off him.
He didn't just get washed. He got scrubbed and bubbled and Mr. Clean.
Ain't nobody dope as Ren. He's just so fresh and so clean.
He's so clean that he being destroyed by disaster.
So fresh and so clean.
So then he starts imitating Rintaro's technique, but that doesn't do him any good. He gets washed literally.
Literally.
Look how wet he is. Hopefully cleans off all of his crap performance.
And his heel turn story.
Yeah. So he gets up and he's like, you know what? Now I have my resolve. I am Ren. What's my face? I am the ninja of the Hidden. I will do right by Sarutobi, and I will defeat you, Henshin, my brother. And of course, he starts putting up a more of a decent fight, but it's relatively evenly matched. And he pulls a Rod Stewart and goes, Maggie May, I wish I'd never seen your face.
Ren Akamichi or Akamichi Ren.
Yeah, Akamichi. Yeah. Like the Rod Stewart song, "Dirty Maggie May." No, wait, that's the Beatles. But yeah, Maggie, I wish I'd never seen your face. I'll get back home one of these days. And then he uses his finishing move to defeat Disaster once and for all. And
I will say this before you continue. Actually, no. Go ahead and finish. And I'll say what I'm saying.
And he's like, "Great, you finally defeated me. I'll reveal to you my greatest secret. I was your master this whole time. I sought greater power for the sake of justice, but I let it corrupt me. You must not repeat the mistakes I've made. Go back to your friends and be a great person."
That's what you think.
That's what you would think. Like, if this was written by the guy who wrote Build, that's what he would have said. If this was by the guy who wrote Drive, this is what he would have said. If this was written by the guy who wrote Blade, Kabuto, W, that's what you would think. No. This is written by the guy who made Ghost. So he's like,
hey, let's not.
Just remember to eat your red pickled ginger, or else you'll forever be a shorty. Be like Spider-Man and eat your vegetables.
You did not.
Yes. I referenced your favorite movie there.
God damn it.
And I'm not talking about Tron.
Shut up. Anyways. I will say this before we get back to the main story. While the fight itself was awesome, and honestly, it honestly saved the rest of the episode. I mean, the episode wasn't bad, but still. So we're not doing rider kicks no more?
Nope. Like last episode, we actually got some rider kicks.
We got some dope rider kicks in the last episode. No. Not the last episode. The episode before. Yeah, we got, especially in episode 40. Yeah, literally a jump to the sky turned into a rider kick.
Exceed charge, full charge, maximum rider power, wake up fever.
Yep. You forgot space counting.
No.
Counting.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why?
Hold on. Limit break there. I did it for you.
No, space counting.
No.
Listen,
If you want to do Forze, you got to do Forze right. Rocketo, duriru, limit break.
Space counting impact. Anyways, now
this guy needs to watch more seasons. Anywho,
leave me alone. Anyways, they're going back to what I was saying. I really wish they had done a writer kick to beat Disaster. I really do. It was poetic justice. I digress. Now let's get back to the book of souls. So Toma and the Chindais get to the southern base, and we see a Chimera monster, a Chimera Majid, and Sophia.
But it's not really Sophia.
Now here's my question, because I was very confused. I watched this episode twice. So was that actually Sophia?
Nope. Remember, Sophias are basically clones of Luna, and I'm guessing there's one for each of the two bases. Because keep in mind, when we first see naked Sophia, she was in the southern base in episode 32. But solid Sophia is in the northern base.
Okay, so I'm making sure because I was genuinely confused. I had no idea what the heck was going on, but I digress.
What's really weird is that he put her in a red dress. I'm like,
I mean, she was looking good in that red dress. I got it.
My question though is, so are you doing this out of decency, or is this a part of your kink? You know, just curious. Does Mr. Green have a thing for women in red? Yes, that's a Batman reference.
Oh my god. But like I said, I gotta admit, she looked pretty good in the red dress. I gotta admit that.
Not saying she didn't. So, what do we do with all the Wind Ninja Academy students?
Suck their souls as the freaking Chimera takes all the souls of the humans who are in that city and literally swallows them all whole. Then proceeds to swallow not Sophia whole. It's like, listen. If you're into that type of thing on the internet where people get swallowed whole, then by all means, that's do you, boo boo. He swallowed everyone, all those souls whole, and swallowed clone Sophia whole. Then fought Toma, Rio, and Reika.
Basically, it's the opening. Basically, it's the opening theme to Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Pretty much, and so. And they're keep telling Toma, yo, stay out of this way. We got this. We're professionals. And Toma once again saved Rio because as the Chimera is about to legit swallow him.
Can we talk about this fight?
Yeah.
Like it's cool how they keep it going from location to location to the point where first we're at this garden where the Chimeras Majid has disaster abilities. But also, but then they go to this volcanic area, where you have to team up with the Gorons, and of course, because it sucked up all those souls, including Disaster, it's able to read what's her name, Reika's patterns in her smoke form and do damage. And right when it was about to swallow Ryoga, Toma uses King Crimson's ability in order to save him, and of course, Reika's mad because how dare you? Wait, hold on. How dare you use my brother's ability?
That's exactly what it sounded like.
Reika,
I'm over here.
You're the new Red.
No, bro. When she did that, I'm over here like. You legit saw maybe hundreds of thousands of souls get swallowed by this Chimera. Mm-hmm. We're on the levels of Shang Tsung right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you're complaining that Toma, who has saved you and your brother on multiple occasions at this point within the last 5 to 8 episodes, you're complaining. 10-ish episodes. You are complaining because he's Super Saiyan God level 2, Super Saiyan God Blue Super Saiyan. You're complaining that he now has the ability to replicate y'all's ability. once again, lazy booking on how to make the Shindai's baby faces. Lazy booking. The Chimera swallows Storius whole. Storius now has.
So he manages to concuss all 3 writers using the power of the $5.
Yep.
Then he does the thing.
So and then we have he swallows Storius whole. Then Storius legit melts him away and has this new black book, which I'm like, is this a Kamen Rider Dragonite moment when Kit had the Black Dragonite deck? But I digress.
No, if anything, this would be like, what if Xaviax got all of the Evil Riders decks and then fused them together into a new deck?
Then we have Kamen Rider Wrath, if that's the case.
Yeah.
If Wrath was not already like one of the big generals of the writers of Ventara, but that's but I digress. I digress.
And of course, this revelation causes a new page to form in the storybook,
where the entire world is screwed because now we're no longer dealing with Storius. We're dealing with Beerus. We're dealing with Beerus if Beerus was a bad guy.
Yeah.
If Beerus is a world breaker, I got a better idea. If Wheeze was a straight up heel and said, F this noise, I'm wiping everyone out. Mm-hmm. We got a Wheeze on our hands. We got Dark Wheeze, dog.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck is that?
Nothing.
What is that?
Told you, it's my lock scene. Remember?
Oh, okay. It's in the Saber thing.
Yeah.
You can do that? Anyways. And so as the episode ends, we do get a after credit scene of Ren trying out Disaster's idea of red pickles in ramen noodles. And he doesn't think it's too bad. And we do see that Ren also has Kamen Rider Phoenix's sword.
Mm-hmm.
So will Ren do a fusion between a Hayate and Eternal Phoenix? Maybe,
so.
Hopefully, maybe Ren once again, because at this point, all our theories have been thrown out the window. And considering the fact that next week's episode, this coming week, we're not getting a new episode because we're doing the crossover of Zenkaiger and Kamen Rider Saber.
Yeah, we're getting 2 Kaiser showing up in Kamen Rider Saber, and then later on the Shindais are gonna be with the Zenkaigers.
So this makes me wonder. Actually, no, it's just a crossover event. That's it. Because I was about to say,
it's not the movie event that's gonna premiere next Wednesday.
Okay, just making sure. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the new episode of Kamen Rider Saber. Honestly, Mike, go ahead, dude. What's likes, dislikes, and rating? Go ahead.
Okay, choreography is always on point. That goes without saying. I love that we finally see the Shindais actually helping out for once.
Please.
As best as they can, operative word. But it's also nice to see that it's nice to see Reika coming out of her resting face. I feel like if they weren't so hell-bent on serving quote-unquote master logos, they would probably be the goofiest 2 characters in the entire show, on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
But because they have to always look stoic, we don't see that till right now. But it's funny how Ryoga is basically a klutz and Reika is a jealous little sister.
Yeah.
Big brother. Don't touch Big Brother or I'll kill you with my sword.
For real.
I would love to see Reika, Ryoga, Izzy, and Ravi just not Ravi, Javi. Sorry. Why do we have consecutive seasons with Rangers names that rhyme? Okay. Izzy, Javi, Reika, and Ryoga, like just having a crossover to see like so we could see like the contrast in like the way like the siblings interact, because it's like if you remember in that episode of Dino Fear, it's like no one makes my big brother cry except me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah, there's that. Storius, we finally got some more end game type of stuff happening where he's got the book of Storius, the book of Storius, the book of Zuos, the book of Legiel, the book of Isaac, and the book of Victor, and now all he needs is Sophia. End of the world. End of the world. Sonochi no kyoku. Ora, 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 ora. Okay, I give this episode a 9 because it wasn't super amazing, but it's got some stuff we wanted to see. And finally, Ren got a bit of backbone, but let's see if he could grow back the entire spine. And yeah, let's see where things go from here, because now he's got like the full gauntlet.
He's got the heart, kid. He's got the heart.
He's got the full gauntlet. I'm scared of, you know. Let's see how things go in 3 weeks.
All right. So I enjoyed this episode. I want first to start off by saying that I really like this episode. I really honestly enjoyed the Ren disaster portion, and I'm liking what I'm seeing with Storius, because again, keep going back to previous episodes, we did not know how Storius is going to be used for this end game, but obviously Master Logos was the puppet, and Storius has been the puppet master the entire time. Mm-hmm. Kind of like how, like, you know, Ronin and Thanos type of thing,
or kind of like Judith and Dwayne from Judith and Darren from Saving Silverman. He's my puppet and I'm his puppet master.
Oh my god!
Arm wrestle. Winner gets Luna. Go.
I cannot believe this is probably going to be the only time our listeners are ever going to, and watchers are going to listen to us make a reference to Saving Silverman.
Anyone who hasn't seen that movie really should. That movie's funny.
It's one of my favorite Jack Black movies of all time. So
it's my second all-time favorite Jack Black movie.
My favorite one is Tropic Thunder. Still, I digress. So going back to what I was saying. Overall, let's just face it. I mean, yes, I know what's going on with the whole thing with stories and stuff, but let's just be very, very real. We were all here to watch how the disaster and Ren story was going to end.
Yep.
And I gotta admit,
it's a B plot, but that's what we wanted to see.
I gotta admit, I was disappointed about the outcome, because I really thought that disaster was like the tainted soul of his master, of his sensei who trained him to become a swordsman and stuff like that. I really thought that, and I thought that was where they were heading towards, because of the scarf and everything like that, and how like disaster, because disaster's character development, he has changed from being a heel to an anti-hero, back to a heel, back to an anti-hero,
to a stalker in the what's it called, the Saber versus Ghost specials.
Mm-hmm. So I was wondering, it's like, okay, so are we going to conclude that the way he fights and stuff like that is like Ren's old sensei, who we do not know much about? Like, what's going on? Or is this like disaster? Is this like the dark half of Ren? Is it like Ren's stand that went rogue? What's going on? And I thought we were gonna get all those answers, and the way that turned out,
stands don't go rogue. Contract monsters do. Like when Volcancer.
Mike, keep this in mind. Mike, stop. Keep this in mind. I don't watch JoJo Bizarre. Okay, that's your thing. But
you did watch Dragon Knight.
Yes, I watched Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
There you go.
Because Dragon Knight is awesome.
There you go.
Anyways, so I thought like this is like his dark side, kind of like the episode of Samurai Jack where Samurai Jack fought his evil self or something like that. That's why I thought they were going. And
Or better yet, that episode of Samurai Jack where he straight up becomes evil.
Yeah. And so I thought that was gonna happen. I also thought that Disaster was actually going to use the Phoenix Sword Driver. That's what I thought was going to happen. Because he's carrying that thing since he fought Storius. So I'm like, okay, are you going to become a Kamen Rider? Are you going to become Kamen Rider Phoenix? What's going on? Why didn't he turn into Kamen Rider Phoenix?
I don't know.
He still has the book. It's not like Storius
and the sword.
He has both the sword and the book. It's not like we Straits didn't take his book. If he had took his book, then I can understand. But he still had the book.
Yeah, it like or maybe like or like and there's several other ways like going back to what you said earlier about him being Ren's master. What if he was his master, but he had no memories of being Ren's master, and he just he's like slowly getting like flashes of Ren's master's memories, and he's like trying to figure that out. Like it's just like he just instinctively drawn to Ren, and it's not until like during the fight that he realizes that he was Ren's master, and that's what drove him to want Ren to become a stronger fighter.
Yeah. So I think that's probably my biggest issue. Outside of that, I mean, everything else that happened was cool and stuff like that. But again, we're all here.
What would have been cool? And another thing that could have been cool is if Ren got used the Phoenix Sword Driver, but used his two Wonder Ride books, the Three Little Pigs and Sarutobi, with the Ruined Phoenix to make a new form for Kenzan, because you know how Espada, Blades, and Saber all have like a 3-volume form. What if Kenzan got a 3-volume form by using the Phoenix Sword Driver?
That would actually really dope.
Yeah, there's a lot of missed opportunities here. That's the real problem, like missed opportunities. And the thing is, like, we've been building up to this fight for since episode 28 at least, and episode 16 at most. But this is all we get from it. And what's especially sad is the fact that Disaster felt more developed throughout the story than Ren was. Like, honestly, like, we care more about what happens to Disaster than what happens to Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, and like, because like it was just like a run of the mill like duel, it felt like there was like no weight to the ending. There's no consequence.
So yeah, overall, I think because of how it ended, I gotta give it an 8. I gotta give this episode an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, same here. I have to lower my score
to
an
8. 9.
I know, but like thinking more about it, it just like festered. Like, I have to give it an 8.
All right, then.
Because
it's not a bad
long
episode,
term,
but
like, honestly, I got a more kick out of the Sheen guys like opening up to their personality quirks that we never knew they had than I did for the whole duel with Ren and Disaster. And that's supposed to be the focus of the episode. That's kind of where the fault of the episode lies.
Yeah. So overall, like I said, it's not a bad episode. There was so much potential that could have been done, but it is what it is. Hopefully after the crossover episode next week, we'll get back to it and see what happens next.
In August 1st.
Okay. Oh, good. Oh, so we're off for the next couple of weeks. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well. Here's the thing. Next week is the crossover, which we will be covering, and then the week of the 25th is the Summer Olympics. So there's not going to be any. So both shows are going on hiatus that week, and then Saber episode 44 and Zenkaiger episode 21 will air on August 1st.
Okay.
But that gives us an opportunity to cover a certain movie. 'Cause I can't believe access sushi.
I don't think it's right.
That the waka go water was side.
Call my number 404 not found 01010001.
Realize how deep I know us. Atarashi Jidai wo. You got the sunrise burning like the fires.
Okay, I'm done. Let's look at these comments real quick.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the episode? And what do you guys think will happen next?
And what do you guys think of our awful singing? Let us know. Kuma
better.
Ken. I enjoyed Disaster in this episode, but for Ren, I believe the best way to describe my feelings are playing with Hercules meme. Disappointed. Yeah, like I said, I don't mind how they did Ren. Now, here's the one issue. If they just did the whole thing where how Toma and Rentaro's swords glow because they finally found their reason to fight. If they did that with Ren, because we still don't know why Ren fights. If his sword had glowed after beating Dazas, then we know he's fighting to beat himself. Because essentially what Dazas said before he died was, "Don't be the next Toma or the next Rentaro. Be the next you."
Basically, don't be the next Dwayne Johnson. Be the next Page.
Yeah. That's essentially what happened. Like, if they just wrote it like that, then I'm like, okay, that's fine with me. So.
Oh wait, I just realized Haruta Naito. Could Paige get it?
Shut up,
Saber.
Hey guys, what's up, L'Oreal? Our boy Will. Where do you buy the lock seeds, Mike?
Wouldn't you like to know, Kim? Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm sorry, I meant Kim. My bad.
But yeah, I love that I finally have this one right here.
Well, looks like I am the crowd favorite, which is good to see you. Thank you, L'Oreal. Thank you. Good to see you back, Fox. It wasn't the same without you. I know. Y'all are here. I'm joking. Hey, Mike's been holding it down though. I mean, this was his show. If I'm not here, this is his. He's always holding it down, flexing. Anyway,
Natsuki's Howard style.
You're right about Ren's redemption. I still kind of resent him for all he said. Oh my god! If you don't stop with that, Lord. If you don't stop with that. Oh my god. Okay. I like that he said the ginger and what he said about it also applying for how he felt about the power he got defeated. How he felt.
How he felt about how he felt.
Rentaro's kind of awkward talking to Luna. Exactly. That's why I'm like, he probably's never really seen a lot of kids. Like I think Luna, like aside from Sora, because again he's a Kamen Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! So this is Jen, that guy with the red jacket. It's hella cute. Oh, Jen. Okay. So Jen, listen. We know you like Andros.
We know you like Filipinos.
We know you like Andros. We know you like Ravi. We know you like Tyler. Girl, this is about to become the Bachelorette. The Bachelorette for Power Rangers. Anyway,
Javi, what is your ideal date? Well, my ideal date is eating chicken tikka masala curry and painting.
Anyways, Reika's brother complex is out of control. Yes, yeah, exactly. It's weird now. It's just weird.
It makes Izzy and Javi look normal.
Well, they are normal.
Yeah, I know.
Step brother. We're never gonna stop that joke.
Yo, man, stop eating so many marshmallows.
I loved her in this episode. Reika was kind of funny being jealous of anyone being near her brother.
Yeah. So basically, when it comes to finding an alternative in case if anything happens to Rentaro,
May was May was right. I'm still wondering whether or not May. I don't know. I really thought, and maybe this might happen. What if Luna, because of the fact that May was so close to Toma and Rentaro and everyone else? What if Luna Shaw passed because since she's part of the Wonder Years?
I mean, she does have the viewing book.
Yeah. So I'm really wondering if May is going to be the key to beating the Storius.
Writers, please direct your attention to the viewing tome.
Reika so shouldn't have spoken to. Oh my! Stop! I'm done. I'm not. I'm not. Oh, L'Oreal, I'm not even right now. I'm not even. For those y'all who are new, if you're wondering why we make fun of our L'Oreal, because we can, because we're friends. She's an awesome person. Which reminds me, please be sure. I don't know if she's actually publicly published her.
She has
her fan fiction of how they adapt Tokyuger into America.
God, no, but she is a published writer though.
Yeah, so please read her stuff. It's really dope. It is really dope. I do read it on the side when I'm bored, so it's really good. Ren has to fight with every set of 2 other writers. First was the main trio, then Buster, then Slash. Now
Durandal
and Reika. Next Ren and Caliber.
I hope so.
Wait, we have Yuri.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh. Hashtag will May stay robbed.
Two what's it called? 2 dual wielders.
Hold on.
I love that one line from SAO Bridge. It's like, first we got Heathcliff, who's got the impervious shield. Then we got Kirito, the dual wielding master. Man, he's got so many swords, I can't even count them. There's just 2, Bob. Just 2.
Will May stay robbed? Probably. Yes. Yes. At this point, yeah, she's gonna stay robbed. I'm sorry.
By the way, one thing we forgot to mention: the song that plays during the fight between Ren and Disaster. That was actually the actress playing May who sings it.
Really?
Yeah.
So Kamen Rider lyrics. There you go.
Kind of makes it awkward because it's like, why are you playing a song by May during Ren's fight? It's like, do they ever have a thing? Like, because like I don't think I've ever seen the 2 of them share screen time, except for maybe that one episode 15. Yeah, I think that was the only episode where they were on screen together.
Right. Kuma, Ren is still wet behind the ears. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh, Sophia's actress looked pretty gorgeous in red. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone could honestly.
No one said she didn't.
Nope. Let's see. Honestly, I think that's it. Because let's see. Oh, Saber. This is a good one. Saber doesn't do writer kicks often, but when they do, it eats up 96% of the budget, mostly from the writer's salary for the next several episodes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can see that. I
mean, look, Gata Kiriba eats so much of the CGI budget that it only appears twice in the entire season. Spoiler alert for all you people who want to watch O's. I mean, at least it appears in the movies, but still, it's like one of my favorite forms that it only shows up twice in an entire season. But they kind of do that with like all the mecha. Like, no, Gata Kiriba.
Anyway, the final boss is the uptone of the phrase "You are what you eat."
Epitome of yeah.
Oh, I love this one. How dare you save my brother using his powers? Saber is definitely Goku. He gets his power ups after power up and steals techniques. Yeah. Like I said, like we're just waiting for the Ultra Instinct form to pull up because we know that Cross Saber is not Ultra Instinct. Thankfully, I was right about that. Like I'm pretty sure in the next couple episodes, after we're done with the crossover, we're going to get the Ultra Instinct form for Toma, just like how we got Ultra Instinct for Aruto in freaking 01. When people were like, it's just Rising Hopper. No, it's Realizing Hopper, and he's Ultra Instinct. He's 10
Yeah.
times.
Yeah,
100 times stronger.
keep in mind, Ultra Instinct Goku's is just regular Goku, but with Ultra Instinct.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like he doesn't go like Super Saiyan Blue 2 or Super Saiyan Blue 3 or anything. No, like he goes straight from like normal to Ultra Instinct. Even his hair is the same as it was like in his regular form.
Yep. So we're just waiting for Ultra Instinct Toma now. I think that's about it. If you want, if there's any other comments you see,
Zamasu, yeah, I guess, because Seigi, Sekai, I am Ultra Zamasu, ruler of the universe, and Universe 10. Okay, let's see, sort of Toma. Yeah, he should acknowledge it. Hopefully, he will when the plot resumes in August.
hopefully.
I wish Disaster found a reason to live. He kind of did, but the thing is, there was like no reason for him to live.
In other words, lazy booking.
Okay, let's see. To be like a certain character from X8. Yeah, but keep in mind he hasn't watched X8. I give the episode a B. High 5, low 6 out of 10. Okay. Let's see. It only represents Disaster will. Let's see. See, I know y'all make fun. I'm told. Saiyans 2 Ultra Instinct. Okay, so I guess we're done with the comments.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you guys so much for the comments and stuff like that. As always, if you are new to Facebook and YouTube, if you're new to Facebook, be sure to like and follow our page on Facebook, facebook.com/morphinnet. And if you're on our YouTube page, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please be sure to check out our boy Ryan interview Jason David Frank for Legend of the White Dragon from last week's appearance at Comic Bug and Manhattan Beach.
Yeah, I got both of my Power Ranger movies autographed, and as a bonus, he also autographed my Dino Thunder DVD. Nice. just because I had the Black Dino Ranger morpher on.
Nice. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, check that out. And as always, if you like this video,
and also yesterday, our homegirl Jen Valkyrie now has interviewed Jackie Sislowski yesterday, so be sure to check that out as well.
All right, then. And without further ado, as always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon. If you like this video, be sure to triple like it and leave your comments below on whether or not you like this episode too. So till then, Mike, where can the people find you, dude?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at chrono_just_cosplay. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. But if you want to meet me in person, I will be in the Simi Valley comic book expo on Sunday. So if you happen to live in the LA County, be sure to say hi to me, and I'll say hi to you.
I thought it was Simi Valley County, bro.
No, Simi Valley, its own county, though.
Well, I don't know. Simi Valley is okay. If you're in the Simi Valley area, Mike will be there. Get your pictures. He's like Gabriel Iglesias. You walk up to him and ask for a picture. He will gladly do it. There you go.
Yeah. Hasta la vista. Now, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter, Instagram at @TheReckless_Fox. You can follow our YouTube page, Reckless_Fox. You can follow all the latest gaming content on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. And tune in this weekend. Squirrel Game Podcast will be coming back. And if you haven't yet, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel once again. And if you want more content, me, Mike, Noemi, and Jen, we do our own gaming podcast every weekend, the Squirrel Game Podcast, which you can find on SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Breaker.audio, the Squirrel Game Podcast. There you go.
Yes, and beyond that, I hope to see you all next week when we review the crossover. But until then, now that everything's all open, you can get some fresh air. Be sure to get plenty of exercise. Bye.
Peace. Konkaiwa Hyper Battle Videos Henshin.
Hyper Battle videos were short specials featuring riders starting with Kamen Rider Kuga versus Strongest Monster Gojinoda.
Ryuki had a hyper battle video where he teamed up with Agato, while Forze had one where he teamed up with Amazon.
Kamen Rider 5's Hyper Battle video was a musical, while Deno and Kiva took the form of exercise tapes.
Kamen Rider Kabuto had the first hyper battle video exclusive form for a rider with Kamen Rider Gattack hyper form.
Starting with Kiva, some hyper battle videos allow the audience to decide how the video progresses.
Let's finish this.
You didn't think I was going to let you do this without me, did you?
Nope. See ya! See y'all next time.
Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Today's Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop and Pop, which is now August the 27th to the 29th, 2021 in Atlanta, Georgia. And Ranger Stop Convention, which is now November 11th to the 14th, 2021 in Orlando, Florida. Go to rangerstop.com for more info.